Okay, so I have a really small amount of time, so I will quickly brief myself. My name is Dariusz Furman. I'm the founder of FunVenture. It's a mobile game development studio. We work at 8 person at the moment. We started as a single developer with almighty God idle clicker. It funded our company. At the moment, we are running one successful game, Minor Settlement. We are already live operating in for 1 year. It has really nice metrics, and we will still develop it. And we will talk about 3 different aspects of my development of my company. So the first key point that changed my game totally was abstract featuring is not a plan. So I created initially I created 3 different games, and none of them got featured. And everyone back then was trying to get a feature and earn millions here, right? But for me, that was not the case, so I had to switch a decision and started to work towards data. And here is how many games, actually applications, are created every week on the Google Play Store. So featuring is once per week, so you can have like really small chance to get featured with a not known application, right? So another one key point for me was don't be afraid of killing the project. Like we did a lot of games. It was we have to minimize the risk of failure of another project, but there is no a single possibility that every game will turn out to be successful. So we have to kill the project at the right moment, to not spend a lot of money, just make sure that like we are self-funded, so we have to save as much money as we can to develop better games, right? Every game is a different case, so there is no single KPI. It's like I will show right now. Those are the metrics from 2019, but it's really similar to right now. As you can see, we have on the left we have average retentions, right? And we have retentions per genre, right? At the moment, it shows that when we are comparing our data with all games and benchmarks, we are looking at the average of the market, right? And at the moment when we are operating the game, we can have lower retention, but in day 1, for example, but much better retention in long term. So the KPIs will together will be successful, right? But there is no such a thing like that we have to be, for example, day 1 40% to be successful. Like you can have 20% if you have day 10% retention, right? So this also correlates with RPU and RPPU because you can have like a higher conversion rate and a lower RPPU and still be really good in metrics. And A/B test every product change. It was something we have learned from failure. Almighty was initially really a successful game, but we didn't A/B test anything along our development process for the 3 years. And with every month we were getting lower KPIs. So at the end, it was no possibility to turn back, right? And take learnings from collected data. This is a really nice case. It's our data studio, and here you can see the starter pack that we had for $3 in the very first session of the game. And we have A/B tested the different configs of configuration of the in-app purchases. Like you can see here, we have a VIP offer that is our main goal to convert the players to the VIPs. So we tried to convert as early as we can to the VIP. So we introduced a VIP starter pack for $1, just to convert much better the people. So you can see how much conversion rate arose just by the single change. Here you can see the impact on the actual data when we introduce to the full rollout. So you can see like this is the FTP conversion in the first session. So you can see how it arose after the introducing of the new configurations, right? Okay, so here we have the game not the game development, but the company development pillar of my presentation. And first, the most important for me thing is don't depend on the single product. Here is an example of what we did and what we did wrong. Because we have been operating the game for the 3 years. But the decline was actual in the 1.5 year. And it was already too late to start developing another project because we had already a deadline with the money. At the moment, we are operating minor settlement. As you can see, we had a lot of games created during this period, and only minor settlement, only one game was successful. And we were really low in budget back then already. So here is a minor settlement, and we are already not making the same mistake, and we are already developing another project. But you know, minor settlement is still growing. Team scale doesn't equals performance. It's something that I've learned also in my past experience. You can see that we have created all those games within 1 or 2 devs. And this is something that at the moment we are 8 person, 3 devs and 4 artists, and we are creating 2 games. And this is because we are building tools along with the games. So we, for example, when we are creating a new game, we can implement the chat system really advanced with stickers, private messages, notifications, everything, just within, like, I don't know, 3 days or something like that. And another one is, built in-house competence. And this is something that we have to do because, for example, we have been operating minor settlements successfully. We are able to scale the game up, you know, but we didn't have, for example, the people dedicated to these tasks, and we had to partnership in the right moment with someone who actually have already the competence to do that and to run successful campaigns still. But there is a last point that choose the right partners at the right time. So we had already working game. We already was scaling successfully, but the problem we had was the budget. So we could grow only to certain amount of budget because we had returns on day 90. So for example, we have invested like, I don't know, $75,000, and we were self-funded. So we didn't have any more money to invest into another scale. So we partnership with Tilting Point, who take some part of the cake, of course, but they invest all their money. We had successful game, so the partnership was like win to win because we already had a successful product. We had just to align the vision, build the competence together, build a team up, and like be transparent and build the trust that they can operate our game the same as we did, right? And 5 point is cooperate in good faith because like business to business is all about win-to-win solutions. So, you know, like it's really important to choose the right partner and align the vision. This is the third pillar, my self-development that I have learned during the development of my company. It was the toughest task for me because, you know, like I'm a tough guy personally. So first was the form the culture of work from the start. It's because the people who join will align with our culture from the start. If the culture is not created, you know, really on the basic team, like we are a small team, Then building the culture of work when there is already 15-person team, it's much tougher because we have to change everything from the scratch, right? And if we are building the culture of work from the start, the people who will join us, they will align with our culture at the moment. So here is our culture of work. It's really, it's really important to not stress your people, and because stress is killing creativity. So we try to, be like a healthy environment. Don't stress anyone. Just, push up the creativity, and everything will be really good. Then delegate responsibility, not tasks. It's something really important as a founder and task manager, because, for example, I have one girl that we made one single meeting like 2 months ago, and I just delegated the responsibility to her to operate all the art for herself, right? Yeah. So I didn't get involved in art for 2 months already. So I was totally free of task management in the art department. So just last 3 is trust your team expertise. So if you hire someone who is a specialist, just trust that he can do the job correctly, right? So don't ask him what to do. Don't tell him how you have to do this. If he's expertise and you hired him, trust his expertise, right? Share your knowledge and vision. It's really important to still develop your company. And for example, when I was a single person, I had to manage everything: UA, development, art, etc., etc. So I learned across all different types of company management. And when people joined, I had to share my knowledge as much so they align with the company vision of the product, and appreciate the team efforts. So everyone will be motivated to work for your actual company, not just come to the studio and do their task and come on, get out, right? And be a good person, because you have to be a good person to cooperate with your team members. So team members will appreciate who you are and will be not willing so easily to exit from your company. It's really important if you are small and try to build a company from the scratch, right? Okay, and we are hiring, yeah. So thank you. Okay. I have finished.